Hey, what's up, guys? Chris with HeavyHeadsRecords.com here with another VHS video for you. Wanted to show off some of the stuff that I recently got in hopes that maybe you'll check out even more on my website. So let's get it kicked off. I got a couple comedy VHS tapes I'm always on the hunt for. Of course, Hot Shots, and then we've got also Loaded Weapon 1. I love these films. My love for this type of comedy started way back in the day. I actually saw the movie Top Secret on afternoon TV. Do you remember that movie? It was from the makers of Airplane. So saw Top Secret first, but Airplane followed, Leslie Nielsen stuff, all that. So okay, got here's a Christmas movie for you. It's on the site. Always got to keep a fresh copy of that on the site. Curl up with a cheese pizza, watch that during Christmas, not much better. Or you can grab this Christmas movie, grab yourself a cheese pizza, or grab them both, man. They're cheap enough on the site, check them out. Next up, let's just go with a couple of these. Every now and again I get lucky and find some sealed stuff in the wild. Shawshank Redemption. Great movie. Cool to find it sealed. A lot of people are grading these now. So, you can get a sealed copy. You can turn around, get it graded. And the value and some of the sold for prices on some of this graded stuff is crazy. Another trend I'm seeing too, and it's nothing new, but a lot of people are putting, talking about the watermarks on sealed items, which obviously, here's another sealed item I just found. So talking about the watermarks, that's how you can tell that it's not been resealed if it's got the OG watermark from the manufacturer on the shrink wrap. So lots of little details to be looking out for when you're hunting VHS tapes. Those are a couple. So let's get to some of my 90s-esque favorites. Just some cool stuff that came out back in the day. Lost Highway, love the soundtrack to this one. Lots of great music on that. This one's in great shape. I'm always, trying to get VHS tapes with crisp corners. I have standards, man. I like to keep my stuff, in a certain condition, or I'm not going to send it out to you. So have some confidence in that. How about a Tank Girl screener? Man, how cool is that? Yep. More 90s for you. How about Natural Born Killers? Anybody gonna go as Mickey and Mallory Knox for Halloween? Anybody out there? That's a costume I've always wanted to do. Couple's costume. All right. Jim Carrey with The Mask. There was all kinds of hype around this movie back in the day. When it came out, I saw it in the theaters. So, cool stuff there. One of my old school all-time favorites, Saturday Night Fever. I rented it as a kid, thought it was going to be super cheesy. It was cheesy, but it's not a bad movie. I kind of like disco. It definitely wasn't as weird or cheesy as I thought it was going to be. If you've never seen it, check it out. And that's not an 80s movie. This isn't either, or a 90s movie. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe just my favorites, but Stallone, First Blood, man. I've got First Blood Part 2 as well. Oh, man. Just good stuff from back in the day. So, got a little bit of stuff left. These are going to be mostly 80s coming up. And a couple, I think, semi-rare tapes as well. So, at least one of them is somewhat rare. I'll save that one for last. Just picked this up, thought it was cool. Got a little hip-hop twist on it, the Disorderlies, the Fat Boys. So, gotta throw that one up. right? Can't leave that one hanging. Also, here's some music-related stuff, too. Purple Rain on VHS, man. How cool is that? Still like to find a copy of The Wall. Have yet to find a copy of The Wall on VHS. Had that as a kid. Let's go to some classic 80s titles you gotta have. The Breakfast Club. That's in a nice sleeve right there. It's on the site. And all my tapes, too, they may not be rewound in the videos or on the listings because that takes a ton of time. But when we get the order, I go ahead and double check your tape and I make sure I rewind it for you then. It also helps me stress test it in case of a break. I can know right then, instead of you getting it and stress testing it and, whatever. But I'm a big believer when you order something, you need to pull it out of the mail, pull it out of the box, and enjoy it. You don't need to have to do work right when you get your product that you paid good money for. So that's why I have 3 rewinders. If I get really busy, I'll use them all. But your stuff's going to come rewound. I promise. So here's another 80s classic. It's been brought to my attention. I say classic a lot, and I'm cool with it. It happens. Make a drinking game out of it. Every time I say classic, take a drink. Okay, another classic. Karate Kid, man. Look at the box. This is what I love about it. It's got the old school box from the 80s. So classic. Okay. See? Check it out. Check it out. Love the label. Everything about this is just nostalgic to me. And the fact that it's in just such good shape. I showed this off on the listing too. Just love it. Love seeing them like that. Love picking them up. Just holding them, Physical media. That's Karate Kid 2. Same condition. Really, really solid pieces right there. Love showing them off. This is the one I was talking about that I think is fairly rare. So silly. It looks like something you'd buy at the dollar store. King Frat. The label is just silly. All of it's dumb. I don't know. I haven't popped it in yet. Maybe it's a great movie, but rare tape. Of course, it's a spoof or a play on Animal House. It says more raunchy than Animal House. So just kind of one of those. I think it's got like a cult following, something like that. Maybe somebody can enlighten me in the comments. And we're going to go through here now. Of course, it's spooky season. How about a copy of Ghostbusters? I got rid of my other copy of the OG cover with just the Ghostbusters symbol, the way I remember it from back when I was a kid. But I got this newer school copy for you, too, on the website. Always a good one to check out in the holiday season. Of course, we got the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's got that shiny cover, as you can see. I think the camera actually does do that justice. Most of the time it doesn't, but I think here's an exception. And it's the 25th year anniversary of this movie. Great Halloween movie. Always welcome. I found another version of it. It's actually in my PC, but it's got it's another special version with some red plastic on it. Red here. It's got red here. Anybody else know anything about that version? I did not until I found it in the wild, which that was a cool experience for me. I like doing that. Another Halloween classic, Arachnophobia. Again, in good shape. A little wear here, but that's about the most wear you're going to get from something on my site. I allow maybe a couple creases, a little bit of wear, but that's going to be it. Your tape's going to be solid, label's going to be good. And this one's almost rewound. I'm still sticking that in the rewinder thing. It's going to come completely rewound. So remember that. Another one, the ring. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Okay, I'm being dumb. So yeah, we got the ring. Great Halloween movie, great horror movie. I can't believe it's old, I'm old. I remember when this first came out and it was just crazy. Everybody was talking about it. Yeah, still get creeped out on this one. So check that out on the site. Just a couple more and this video is done. Which one do I want to save for last? I think I know. Rumpelstiltskin. This is a cool VHS tape. It looks like it's maybe a screener or some kind of weird, I'm not sure what's going on in the back here. I didn't research it before the video, so too bad for me. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a promo copy, judging by the label, so that's awesome. Something else too, it got this fold-out cover, tells you a little bit more about what's going on. So, again, in really, really great shape. Nice piece, especially for Halloween. Two more, guys. Legend. I've had that soundtrack too on vinyl. That's one you gotta have. Man, classic 80s. And last but not least, we're going to pay homage to all the boogeymen that are being celebrated this spooky season for Halloween. This one's, I think it just takes, basically it says the scariest boogeyman to ever appear on film, the ultimate horror experience. It's just taking some scenes from different movies and putting them all together on one VHS tape for you. Your best slasher scenes all in one place right here. And you can find all these VHS tapes in one place along with hundreds more on heavyheadsrecords.com. And got some specials going on. If you got some coupon codes, loyalty points, use those. We want to make your experience fun. I want you to save money. I want you to get a great deal. So check out heavyheadsrecords.com. Check out my other videos if you're into vinyl, laser discs, cassette tapes, any physical media. Check everything else out on the site. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, my YouTube channel. And I think that's all I've got for you today. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.